On-farm tree plantings can drive meaningful change across the landscape. Undertaking on-farm revegetation takes significant timing and planning.
We're undertaking a 12-hectare planting through the Living Carbon project. We saw the opportunity to accelerate some plans we had for the farm through some funding through the Living Carbon project. Secondly, we've always wanted to establish some tree lanes on our property.
Through the Living Carbon program, Riverina Local Land Services was able to provide on-ground support to landholders.
Preparation we undertook firstly started with working with a member of the LLS to come and help us identify the best possible site on our farm. In terms of site preparation, we had to firstly fence the area, secondly rip the area, and thirdly spray the rip lines.
These preparation techniques give seedlings the best chance for success.
When planning an ACCU program, stems per hectare is a key consideration that you must think about.
My advice to other landholders would be to really be accurate with your mapping originally of your site area.
Species selection is really critical. We'd encourage the landholder to look at what's naturally occurring in the area. Consider the type of landscape, so whether it's up on the hills, mid-slope, or maybe in those riparian areas, to make sure the species selection is appropriate for the planting conditions. The best time to place an order with the nursery is when you're planning your project. It's really important that you plan 6 to 12 months ahead. Your seasonal planting condition is generally between June and September, so 6 to 12 months before that is appropriate. It allows the nursery lead time to grow your species, seed collection and propagation, and it gives you the most chance of plant availability for your site.
Reach out to your preferred suppliers early enough in order to lock them into the timeframes, because things do need to be done in a way to meet the criteria. So we needed to rip in the summertime, we needed to have started our fencing before that, and I needed to have sprayed 4 weeks out from the planting.
So it's really important to consider at the time of planting whether you want to put tree guards on. Some sites may need it, but others don't. So it's important that they're put on firmly, and that can protect the stem from any vermin. The key tips when planting Tudor Stockeries farm is, first of all, planting at the most appropriate time. Planting into good subsoil moisture. Don't bend the roots, nice and firm around the root ball. What we say is deep, tight and upright. Use guards where needed, but handle the seedlings carefully as well.
Often landholders come across several challenges and questions before planting even takes place.
It's really important that you plant at the right time and that you've had good site preparation prior to that. These can have a huge impact on success. Seasonal conditions such as lack of rain, hot, dry weather can really affect your planting success. So really important that we're planting into good subsoil moisture to give every chance of success.
We collect seed from the Murray region and beyond into Riverina, Western and parts of northeast Victoria. When direct seeding, controlling your weeds, controlling redleg earth mite and having low biomass is important for direct seeding. Seasonal conditions can play a role in access to the site. With germination, the seeds will wait until optimal time. They're treated beforehand, but they will wait until they're ready and then germinate en masse once conditions are ready. Rabbit numbers need to be low because they will eat the germinates coming out of the ground at ground level, and it will impact the success of direct seeding. Managing weeds and managing stock out of areas that are being direct seeded is the two most important things. Infill planting is important, especially for species that have dormancy with their germination. Murray Native Seed Services is there to help landholders to pick that vegetation and restore their environment.